Welcome to a journey like no other. Dive deep into the heart of African heritage, where legends are born and history is alive. In this video, we unravel the powerful culture of the Yoruba people, their ancient traditions, rich stories, and untold legacies. From the sacred orishas, revered across the globe, to the rhythmic drumbeats that echo through time, the Yoruba have shaped not just their world, but the entire African diaspora. Stay with us as we explore the beauty, wisdom, and influence of this extraordinary culture. Prepare to be enlightened. Let's begin!
This is the historical culture of Yoruba. Did you know the Yoruba people are one of the largest ethnic groups in West Africa, primarily found in southwestern Nigeria, as well as in parts of Benin and Togo? They have a rich cultural heritage that has had a profound influence on art, religion, politics, and society across the region. The Yoruba people trace their origins to the ancient city of Ile-Ife, which is considered the spiritual homeland of the Yoruba. According to Yoruba mythology, Ile-Ife was the place where the gods descended to create the earth. Oduduwa, a central figure in Yoruba legend, is regarded as the founder and first king of Ile-Ife and the progenitor of the Yoruba people. Traditionally, Yoruba society was organized into a series of city-states, each with its own king, known as an Oba. The Oba was both a political and spiritual leader, often believed to have divine authority. The most powerful and revered of these city-states included Oyo, Ife, and Benin. The Oyo Empire, in particular, was a dominant force in West Africa from the 17th to the 19th centuries, known for its military prowess and complex political system, which included a council of nobles known as the Oyo Mesi. Yoruba religion is polytheistic, centered around the worship of a pantheon of gods known as orishas. These deities represent various aspects of nature and human experience, such as Ogun, the god of iron and war, and Osun, the goddess of rivers and fertility. The supreme deity is Olodumare, the creator and sustainer of the universe. Ancestor worship is also a significant aspect of Yoruba spirituality, with rituals and ceremonies conducted to honor the spirits of the dead. The Yoruba religion has had a global impact, particularly through the transatlantic slave trade. Enslaved Yoruba people carried their beliefs to the Americas, where they influenced religions like Santeria in Cuba, Candomblé in Brazil, and Vodou in Haiti. Yoruba art is renowned for its sophistication and diversity, particularly in the realms of sculpture, beadwork, and textiles. Yoruba wood and bronze sculptures, especially those from Ile-Ife, are highly esteemed for their realistic depictions of human figures, often representing kings, gods, and ancestors. The Yoruba are also known for their elaborate masquerades, known as Egungun, which involve dancers wearing intricate masks and costumes to honor the spirits of ancestors. The Yoruba language is one of the most widely spoken languages in Africa, with over 20 million speakers. It is a tonal language, which means that the pitch or intonation used when pronouncing words can change their meaning. Yoruba has a rich oral literature tradition, including proverbs, folk tales, and praise poetry. These oral traditions have been instrumental in preserving Yoruba history, values, and beliefs. The Yoruba have had a significant influence on the cultural landscape of West Africa and beyond. The transatlantic slave trade led to the dispersion of Yoruba people across the Americas, where their cultural practices, particularly religious ones, were maintained and adapted. Today, Yoruba culture continues to thrive both in Nigeria and in the global diaspora, with festivals, religious practices, and art forms being celebrated and practiced worldwide. In modern times, the Yoruba people remain influential in Nigeria's social, political, and economic spheres. They have produced numerous prominent figures in literature, politics, and the arts, contributing significantly to the country's development and cultural identity. Yoruba society is traditionally organized around a patrilineal system where lineage is traced through the father's line. The family is a central unit, with extended families living together or near each other, often forming a compound or community. The head of the family, usually the oldest male, holds significant authority and is responsible for making decisions on behalf of the family. Marriage is an important institution in Yoruba culture, often involving elaborate ceremonies and rituals. Polygamy has been historically common, though it is less so today. Women hold important roles within the family and community, particularly in managing the household and participating in market activities, which are vital to the Yoruba economy. Children are highly valued in Yoruba culture, and their upbringing is considered a communal responsibility. Names given to children often carry deep meanings and are selected based on the circumstances of birth or hopes for the child's future. For example, names like Adebayo, the crown meets joy, and Oluwatoyin, God is worthy of praise, reflect the cultural and spiritual significance attached to naming. Historically, the Yoruba placed great importance on education, though it was not always in the formal, Western sense. Traditional education involved learning through storytelling, proverbs, songs, and practical experiences. Elders played a crucial role in imparting knowledge about history, religion, ethics, and social norms to the younger generation. In the modern era, the Yoruba have been strong advocates for formal education. Western-style schools were established during the colonial period, and the Yoruba quickly became prominent in Nigeria's educational landscape. Many Yoruba individuals have excelled in various academic fields, contributing to the intellectual and cultural development of Nigeria and beyond. The Yoruba people have historically been engaged in various economic activities, including agriculture, trade, and crafts. The fertile lands of the Yoruba region supported the cultivation of crops such as yams, cassava, maize, and cocoa. Cocoa farming, in particular, became a significant economic activity during the colonial period, contributing to the wealth of the region. Yoruba cities, such as Ibadan and Lagos, developed into major trade centers. The Yoruba were known for their craftsmanship, producing goods such as woven cloth, like Asok, pottery, metalwork, and beadwork, which were traded locally and with neighboring peoples. The Yoruba's strategic location also made them important intermediaries in the trans-Saharan and coastal trade networks. Festivals are an integral part of Yoruba culture, serving as occasions to honor deities, celebrate the harvest, and mark important life events. These festivals are often elaborate, involving music, dance, drumming, and masquerades. Some of the most significant Yoruba festivals include Oro Festival, a ritual ceremony in which men of the community gather to honor the Oro deity, believed to be a powerful spirit. The festival is considered sacred, and women are traditionally required to stay indoors during certain rites. Eyo Festival, held in Lagos. The Eyo Festival is a colorful parade that honors the deceased Obas, kings, and other notable figures. Participants, known as Eyo, dress in white robes and masks, and the festival is thought to be the precursor to the modern-day carnival in Brazil. Osun-Osogbo Festival. This annual festival, held in Osogbo, is dedicated to the goddess Osun, one of the most important orishas in Yoruba religion. The festival attracts thousands of worshippers and tourists from around the world who come to celebrate and seek blessings from the river goddess. The Yoruba region has seen the significant influence of both Christianity and Islam, which were introduced through trade, conquest, and missionary activities. Islam began to spread in Yoruba land as early as the 14th century, particularly in the northern Yoruba states like Ilorin, while Christianity was introduced in the 19th century by European missionaries. Today, Yoruba people practice a mix of traditional religion, Christianity, and Islam. The coexistence of these religions has led to a unique blending of religious practices. For example, some Yoruba Christians and Muslims still participate in traditional festivals or consult traditional healers, reflecting the syncretism that characterizes Yoruba religious life. In contemporary times, the Yoruba people continue to maintain a strong cultural identity, both within Nigeria and in the diaspora. The preservation of language, customs, and traditions remains important, even as the Yoruba engage with modernity and globalization. Yoruba culture is celebrated in literature, film, music, and art. The works of Nobel laureate Wole Soyinka, the vibrant Nollywood film industry, and the global popularity of Afrobeats music are just a few examples of how Yoruba culture continues to influence and shape global cultural landscapes. The Yoruba diaspora, particularly in countries like the United States, the United Kingdom, and Brazil, has also played a key role in preserving and promoting Yoruba heritage. Cultural organizations, festivals, and religious practices help maintain a connection to Yoruba roots, even far from the homeland. The Yoruba people's rich cultural heritage, resilience, and adaptability have ensured that their traditions and influence remain vibrant and relevant, both in Africa and across the globe.